Hello everyone and welcome to episode 5 of my Team Fortress 2 Let's Play series. A series where I'm basically just playing through TF2 and re-experiencing a game that I played a lot of in my childhood. And today we are playing the Heavy and the Medic, two classes that go hand in hand with each other. We're starting off with the Heavy. We have this character that we are currently playing as, who is basically the tankiest character in the entire game, and because he is the tankiest, he is also the slowest. So we have a ton of health, 300 starting health, and we can get overhealed by a medic to like 450 health, where a heavy and a medic are a really good pair with each other, and we can basically just like take a lot of hits and we can deal quite a bit of damage, where just because the heavy is like the slowest, it doesn't mean we can't maneuver around, where a really good heavy is pretty good at like moving around the map quickly and dealing a lot of damage to enemies and whatnot. Where we do have, our classic fists, and then we have a shotgun, something that we share with like the soldier and also with the pyro, which we will explore soon enough. But our main weapon is the minigun, basically just like a machine gun that has 200 bullets, and we can hold down right click to basically like get it ready. I saw that sniper aiming at me. We can hold it down to get it ready, and then we can hold down left click to shoot it forward. And let's go ahead, kill that guy. Let's kill, oh, we're not killing that guy. Where the minigun is just a really fun weapon to use, and we are getting obliterated right now. Let's heal up, let's try to dodge, and let's get up here. Let's hold the staircase right now. Just kill that spy. The spy's probably not actually dead though. Okay, let's get over this way. I feel like the spy's gonna be up here or something. But yeah, I just really enjoy this. I really enjoy this weapon a lot, and you can deal a ton of damage in a very short amount of time. And I think out of all the classes, Heavy is definitely one of my favorite classes in the game, mostly just because of the minigun, where it's really fun to use. But I do prefer different weapons, of course. Where let's run out this way. There's a ton of snipers just on everyone's case. I don't want to go up there. I don't want to go out this way. And I just got stabbed. Where let's go ahead and change up some of our weapons with our heavy, where we can look at our melee weapon, where we have a ton of different options. The holiday punch is like just classic. Gloves are running urgently, you just run a little bit faster, which is fun. But out of everything, I don't really care too much about the melee weapon for any class really, except the soldier. I have some fun with like some of the different options, like the market gardener. And then when it comes to the secondary weapon, it is a little bit different, where the family business is kind of an interesting one, but I really enjoy the sandwich, which I actually don't have, where you can basically eat it to heal yourself, or you can throw it down on the ground for somebody to be able to gain some health. Alright, let's go ahead and maybe eat the steak sandwich. Let's go ahead and try this one out, and then maybe I'll switch to the shotgun, maybe I'll stay with the sandwich that we have. Let's run out this way. We are on this map once again, and we need to be careful about snipers and spies. I feel like I heard a spy, but let's try to come up this way. There's not a lot of activity going on right now, where there is a soldier out and there's a scout here apparently trying to ruin my day. I did not see him come up on me at all. That's weird. Let's try maybe start revving up here. Okay, let's sneak in here. Let's go ahead and eat this. Okay, well, I'm dead because nobody wanted to kill that spy. Okay, there's a lot of people up there. Let's go ahead, try this again. Hopefully I don't die while I'm eating, where we can get some mini crits, and we can try to run out here. Let's heal up maybe. Where, yeah, that was horrible. Where I think I'll go ahead and just keep it simple. And the big change comes with the minigun, I feel like, where I do not like using the normal minigun at all, and I'm super out of practice with it. Where there are a few different options that we can look at. Lion Curtain is just a fun skin for the normal minigun. Where I do have a favorite, but maybe let's go ahead and pick up this one, where we deal like flame damage around us. And let's go ahead and try to get onto the cart here. where we are going to just be chewing through our ammo, but since we are on the cart, it's going to be okay for us because we are just going to constantly replenish our ammo. And that's my basic idea here, where I'm just going to hold down left click and I'm going to walk with the cart, and I'm going to die to all of those enemies up there. Back on the cart. Go ahead, hold down left click again. I'll try to dodge the grenades. Can't kill that guy very easily. Okay, there's a lot of people down here. That's some nice crits for me. Deal with the soldier. Okay, let's just launch down here again. Let's try to kill this demoman really quickly. Can deal with the sentry gun. We're gonna have to deal with everything up here. Try to capture this really quickly. This will be good for us. And then we could just continue forward. There's going to be a lot of enemies down there. There is a teleporter there as well. We need to be careful as we come through here, since we are alone and our entire team is like super far away from us, except for this one person here running up. And yeah, we're just running through here alone. There could be spies up there. There's a spy back there. I'm just really paranoid right now. I wish there was like a pyro around here, like spy checking or something. And the medic is trying to contest me. Okay, we finally have one person who's in my general area here. Go ahead. Try to kill that sentry gun really quickly. Looks like a couple of them are trying to push up there, which is actually a good thing for us. Kill that scout. Oh, almost. Okay, let's try to capture this point. I'll just keep firing up this way. There we go. Oh, I got crits there, except it didn't really do anything for me. I'm so dead here. Oh, that's unfortunate. And this minigun is decently fun. It is kind of like an anti-spy gun, which is good, but not an anti-sniper gun. I might just try to hide behind this cart and heal up, since I don't have any other source of healing right now. And the sniper is uber-charged. Where there's so much stuff going on. The Rust Beast is kind of interesting, where it makes us like move significantly slower, and we have a damage bonus. And we are a little bit more resistant with it. So let's go ahead and try this one maybe. I like never use this minigun, so this is kind of just me like experiencing this a little bit for the first time in a long time. Let's sneak up this way. And let's try to get over this way, where we don't really have anywhere we can set up. We could try to sneak back behind everyone. We just come up here. Maybe if we hide here for a second, and then the pyro gets us. Okay, this is just not good for us. Okay, well, I almost killed like 4 of them there. I successfully killed 2 of them. Looks like we pushed up pretty far here. Let's try to kill this soldier maybe. And then we have this heavy over here we can just fire at. We're getting shot somewhere else. Okay, let's turn our attention here. Okay, well, the sentry gun. Oh no, it was the soldier that got me. Yeah, we have like no organization as our team whatsoever, which is, you know, just your average TF2 experience. Where TF2 is really just kind of like a chill game, and if you're at all interested in trying to like compete at all in this game, it's really definitely not going to work out, because a lot of people do just like AFK in like the middle of games and whatnot, which is like, okay, that's kind of what Team Fortress 2 is as a game. That was insane. But if you're trying to like ever purposefully win, this is probably not going to be a significantly good game for you, but it is just super fun to mess around in. Where the snipers keep getting uber charged. I'm kind of just trying to push forward a little bit to get a little bit of action instead of hanging back onto the cart, where this is bad for me. Let's try to heal up. Oh, I hit that scout. The scout died. Okay, we just instantly killed that pyro. So this is actually like a really good like trap weapon kind of. You could just set up a trap here. Deal with that sniper. Wow, he dealt so much damage and like without barely scoping in. Let's sneak down here. Let's try to kill. Where did the soldier go? What is happening? Okay, kill that one. That soldier like was so weird. Okay, let's try to get back in here quickly. I'm someone who likes to move around as a heavy a lot and like reposition really quickly and kind of just like chase down enemies with my minigun. Which this is not a good minigun for that. Okay. Let's kill this soldier. Let's try to kill this soldier. We're probably not going to make it. Oh, I almost killed that pyro. 15 health. Let's go ahead and switch out our weapon for maybe the Natasha, where when you hit an enemy they do slow down, but you do have a damage penalty, which is kind of unfortunate, but it might be worth it for slowing down enemies, and it's particularly good against scouts, where it looks like we're done with this game. So let's go ahead and get into a new one. We got an item where you just get random drops, and we got a direct hit. And also a fun thing, when you're on like the main menu here, you can click this pin in order to like make it do this fun little animation, but if you click it enough times it flips around, which is fun. So you could potentially get a streak where it flips around multiple times in a row, but it's kind of fun to just like click this while you're waiting for a game and then maybe get it to flip. There we go. Oh, that was 2 in a row. Very nice. We are on Frontier, and I do like this map a lot because this is a fun payload to hang out on. Let's go ahead and use our Natasha. It takes longer to wind up. Where there's a scout there, we can go ahead and slow down, and wow, we just got like attacked by 4 people at once there. We're not really doing too much right now with this weapon. We are kind of slowing down enemies and getting hit by critical rockets in the process. Here we are on Snowy Coast. Let's go ahead. There's kind of a scout moving around, and he's hiding around the corner. There's a sniper trying to snipe, and we just got pushed. Oh, okay. We're getting spawn camped here. This Devilman's a spy. And I think it's time we bring out the big guns, because there's one minigun that I like more than everything else, and it is the Tomislav, the Silent Killer. So let's go ahead and pick this up, and let's go ahead and try to do some damage to the enemies now, since this is pretty much the only minigun that I use in the game, and I don't really care too much about any of the others. And hopefully we'll stop being spawn camped here. Hopefully people would actually pay attention to the spies around them. I feel like tonight's a weird night for Team Fortress 2. There's a lot of weird stuff going on. Some crazy snipers, some spies that are just decloaking in front of literally everybody and then getting away with it. Some interesting personalities. So there's a spy. A soldier can kill a heavy. Let's get out of here. Oh, we have a medic with us, which is good. Let's try to sneak up here. There, we got that soldier. Let's try to get this demo man. There, we got the teleporter. And oh, that's really unfortunate that the medic had the crits there instead of the Uber. The soldier's rocket jumping in spawn, getting attacked by a pyro, getting attacked by a demo. Let's sneak around this way. Let's try to drop down here. What? Where? Oh, there's only one person. Okay, there's a medic running for his life. Kill you, and then you. Okay, I could really use some help here. Let's come down this way. I'm so dead there. Oh, I don't even know what I did there. I messed up there. I kind of want to hide somewhere. Just set up a trap. Try to maybe like corner an enemy and just like blast my minigun in their face. I'm thinking I could easily drop down here very, very quickly and kill somebody who's on the cart. I think we can get flanked. like right around here. I think there's a door underneath this part of the building. Alright, let's wait for somebody to get onto the cart here, and then we can just drop down on them. You can let all the Uber charges pass. I'll just be ready to shoot here. Nobody's going for the objective. I don't see anybody sneaking around this way. So I guess in a way I'm just holding the flank right now, waiting to pounce. Oh, where did you come from? And I'm gonna die, aren't I? What? Where did the scout come from? Mercenary Park. I feel like this is like one of the newest maps in Team Fortress 2, but I think it came out in like 2016 or something. Let's go ahead, sneak up here. There's a full-blown sentry gun right there. Anyone down here? There's somebody right there. Should we just pull everyone back towards us as we slowly capture the base here? What is happening? Why is this? They don't want to leave their nest up there? Okay, well, let's capture this. Maybe we can sprint to the next control point, because I think they're all over there. There's a scout here. There we go. And I got backstabbed. Of course, the classic thing with the heavy is to get backstabbed by a random spy. Oh, there's a full sentry gun there. They have 2 nests? Or did that engineer like bring it back here with like the teleporty wrench thingy that engineers have? We can capture this control point really quickly. Sneak up here. There's just a sniper sniping, a soldier soldiering, a scout scouting, a spy spying. It's just, oh, there's like a sniper up there. Let's try to kill you really quickly. And what on earth? It looks like they got a new nest up in here. So these oh, I'm so dead here. There we go. We got the sentry gun dead. Let's just sneak in here. I'm like close to being dead. Let's maybe try to come up here before they can rebuild anything. And I got stabbed again. There's like 3 heavies and he picked me, which is unfortunate. Then he just killed this one. He just ran in, no stealth, no disguise at all. And it looks like we can capture this. So this was a very short game, which is a little unfortunate. Let's try to find a new game. Let's try to set up a defensive position here. Looks like our team has pushed them back pretty far. There. Oh, I'm so dead. I got hit by the gasoline. That's a cool shot. Looks like they're really pushing up. There's so many snipers tonight everywhere. Let's try to deal with you. We got this pyro down here we can kill. The sniper just walked past. There's a pyro up there. Okay, the sniper's finally dealt with. There's another one. Let's try to get some health. Maybe hide down here. Oh, too bad this engineer didn't come around, but I guess I killed him anyways. I really need healing. Let's maybe sit right here and hope a medic shoots me, because I'm a little scared right now. Could try to get the health pack below me, but it's really not a lot of health. And I just oh well. We assisted with the pyro, but I did lose my life in the process there. There's a pyro spawn camping us who's somehow alive. That's crazy that he's alive. I did like 150 damage there. And he flanks and kills me. I see him up there, but he's not going to get back in time unless they are able to push it with their teammates. So let's sneak up this way. Looks like there's a lot of death and destruction everywhere. Get ready to fire here. Let's kill. Okay, we killed 2 of them. That's good. Looks like they're really pushing right here. Okay, this pyro is messing things up. Let's sit right here. Can kill the spy. Let's drop down. Okay, I think we pushed them back there. I actually did an insane thing where I body blocked that soldier, and we won the round, which is great. But tonight has been a really weird night of Team Fortress 2. There's a lot of strange things going on, and I feel like I'm just not playing heavy super well right now compared to how I normally play heavy, which I think is the curse of recording, where I feel like I just play worse, at least when it comes to Team Fortress 2, when I'm recording TF2, which I guess is a little unfortunate, and maybe it's just because I'm distracted by just like randomly talking and whatnot. But this is like the first FPS game that I have really like done a Let's Play series for, or like really any form of like a live video commentary, where I've made like some videos about like other FPS games before. And I think I'm kind of learning that FPS games I enjoy playing a lot, but maybe I don't enjoy playing while talking a lot. And I kind of just like to sit back and vibe. Where I was going to switch to medic, but maybe let's go ahead and push out of here really quickly as a heavy for like 1 or 2 more lives, and we can go ahead and then switch to medic. Maybe it's like mostly the multiplayer aspect of FPS games where I struggle with talking. Maybe I'll like playing a single player FPS, and that could be something I do in the future, where you got crits. Just kill you really quickly. There's a sentry gun up here we can go ahead and defeat. Try to kill that engineer who has so much health. Let's sneak up this way, because the engineer might be stationed up here. Okay, he is down there. Let's kill the spy. Kill the soldier. Oh, the soldier killed me. But now let's go ahead and switch to the medic, the counterpart to the heavy, I feel like. Maybe I have the classic bone saw just for a basic melee weapon, and then we have the syringe gun, which is kind of like an interesting offensive weapon, but the big thing we got here is the medigun, where we can heal our allies. And also with like scouts we gain some movement speed, and if like we jump when like a soldier like rocket jumps, we also like jump up with them. Let's go ahead, heal the soldier, and basically we can just like sit back and really try to heal our allies. Maybe we could like sneak in here and shoot some enemies. Can I get like at least 1 hit? Just hear the sound. There we go. And I need to heal up our allies. I should really be focusing on that. But medic is also like one of my favorite. Oh, where are you? Oh, there's this right here we can go ahead and defeat. I'm not sure where that spy went. Let's go ahead and keep healing up our allies. And as I was saying, the medic is also one of my favorite classes to play, just because it's so relaxing to just like sit back, heal our allies, and really having like a good medic on your team really changes up like how a match goes, where it's really nice to be able to like play if you have like a good medic that's helping out your team. So it is also kind of nice to be able to provide that opportunity for people where we can go ahead and use potentially an uber charge here. Alright, I almost died, so I'm just gonna pop it there. Then we can follow the soldier. And we're about to lose the uber charge, which is okay. We really pushed them back. We killed some people there. I'm almost dead. Let's get on the payload so I can heal up, and then the other medic can also heal me. We can extinguish fire from enemies, which is nice. There's a Dimmelman in the corner there. When it comes to melee weapons, I actually enjoy the Solemn Vow a lot, where the Vitasaw is interesting, where you collect the organs of people you hit, and a percentage of your ubercharge level is retained on death based on the number of organs harvested, 15% per. Total ubercharge retained on spawn caps at 60%, so that's kind of interesting. Let's go ahead and do this. It allows you to see enemy health, which is kind of fun. When it comes to the medigun, you know, there's some different options, but I do tend to just like the classic medigun. And then we have some different options here, but I really like the Crusader's crossbow. This is like a really fun, both offensive and defensive weapon, where you can shoot it at enemies to deal a lot of damage to them, or you can shoot it at allies to heal them, which is nice. So let's go ahead, come out this way. I just hit that demo man, and then there's so much going on. Oh, there's a sentry gun up there. Oh. Go ahead, try to deal with that. I don't know what that engineer was trying to do there. There must be a teleporter somewhere, or maybe he jumped over. Is there a teleporter somewhere? He must have jumped right here. Or I can go ahead and try to shoot that. That's not really going to do too much for us. And I can try to keep these two alive here. Where I don't know what I was doing there. There's a pyro up here. A little dangerous. The pyro's almost dead. Let's keep launching this. Deal some damage to everybody. And this is a spy. We can go ahead and kill him. That was a crit. That would have been nice. Let's go ahead and heal you up. I feel like the medic melee weapon has a higher chance to crit enemies. Same thing with the sniper, but I'm not sure if that's fake or not. Just heal everyone here. This person's like almost dead. Can try to build up an uber charge so we can push in and defeat these sentries. I tend to enjoy Ubering pyros and heavies the most out of everyone. Soldier is kind of like a classic example. Oh, that was a spy. I was healing a spy there. I should have known that though. We're really close to building up an Uber charge here. This soldier's almost dead. And I can now charge. Let's go on, Pyro. It's your time to shine. Okay, Pyro, good job. Let's just keep going up this way. I probably don't want to sit on the cart itself because I want to continue healing up our allies. No one else is really in here, so let's go ahead, sit on the cart. I think this is safe. Oh, the heavy got me. We almost pushed the cart into the end. Looks like we are just like right on the precipice. Just keep pushing it in a little bit. There we go. And I can respawn at their base, which is interesting. But we have successfully won this round. Let's go ahead and just play a little bit more and try to help out our team here. Yeah, there's definitely a lot of action going on right there. Where this Demoman just charged in. But when it comes to the medic, there isn't really too much more to say. It's kind of just like a chill class. You heal people. You want to consider hitting enemies every now and then. Like this freaking spy that we can kill. And we can just keep trying to push in here. I feel like there's a lot of sticky traps around here. That spy killed that heavy, which is good for us. And where are these sticky bombs? I keep seeing like the explosions, but I don't see the bombs at all. Let's keep healing. I don't want to get hit by anything really. That sniper's just chilling. I thought it was a spy. I looked like one. He's acting very unusual. Oh, I just got killed by a spy? Maybe the sniper was a spy? Let's heal this Devilman. He's very low on health. And then we can kind of sit in this corner. Probably want to try to focus the heavy a little bit. He's taking a lot of damage. And I just heard a spy. And I'm stressed out right now. Yeah, I'm not sure where that spy was. Let's try to come up here maybe. Got a teleporter exit. I'm kind of building up a little bit of a mess. Let's heal up the soldier because he's almost dead. We can use the crossbow to heal him up a little extra, a little bit faster. And I guess let's just pocket this soldier. Let's stick with him. And let's just consistently keep healing him, build up an Uber charge, and then we can Uber him. Or we can get stabbed in the back. The teleporter is definitely very nice. And let's try to help out here. We can heal from a range. Let's maybe just push in here, try to distract them. Oh, all of our allies died. I thought there was like still 4 on the cart and I would be able to distract a few of them so that they could continue pushing in there. But that obviously did not work out well for us. Maybe we could try to pocket this heavy. Let's get on the cart. We can push it in. We can win. There we go. A nice thing about when we are in the setup of a game, we can go ahead and heal our allies and we will gain our Uber charge super quickly, so then we can just very easily just Uber charge right out of the gate if we wanted. It's kind of just like a nice convenient thing where it goes away once the game does start properly. We could try to pick somebody to Uber charge. Maybe we could Uber this heavy after this medic does, so then he gets 2 Ubers. Let's just follow them. Why not? We have a little chain here. I'll keep this medic alive. This medic can keep the heavy alive. This medic can Uber the heavy the first time, and then I can Uber him a second time immediately after, and we'll see what happens. So far, nothing's happening. So there's the first Uber. Maybe a little careful here. Looks like we're really pushing them back there. And I think that's a spy. Oh, there's a scout. But I'm just gonna Uber this heavy the second there's like anybody on top of us. Okay. I had a feeling. You need to be really aware when you play as a medic. Let's just keep pushing up. I have not used my Uber charge yet because it's like, you know, saving potions in an RPG. You want to save them and then you end up never using it, or in our case losing it if you die. So far none of them have pushed up against us really. I probably could have gained like a second Uber charge by now if I had used it at the start. It just doesn't feel worth it, and I'm about to get backstabbed by a spy or a Dimbleman apparently. Let's follow this soldier. Oh, soldier's coming back. Let's stay on the car. And there's the backstab. I just lost my Uber. Can keep healing this Dimbleman. Let's get it up the ramp so it doesn't go back down. Okay, and then we can just push through this way. I want to try to heal that Dimbleman I missed. And, well, oh, soldier went away. I'm just trying to build up an Uber charge, I guess. They don't have a sentry in here. There might be a sentry up there in a little bit. This is definitely a very unusual game. Okay, there's a scout all the way over there. We need to be careful of getting knocked off right here. Try to keep everyone alive. That spy is really gunning for me, of course. Let's try to get the cart up here. I'll try to build up an Uber charge, but it feels a little unrealistic at this moment in time. I'll just heal everybody, as in the one heavy with me right now. The soldier, can heal him up. And, oh, I died to their bottom frag scout again. That's unlucky. I'll just walk out of spawn with this Dimbleman, heal him up, and then die to this Dimbleman. I'll just run this way. And there we go. Yeah, this team was unfortunately really easy to defeat, and we kind of just pushed up with barely any roadblocks. But that is how Team Fortress 2 goes. You tend to stomp or get stomped. But I think I'm going to go ahead and call it good there, where we played a lot of the heavy and the medic as we explored some of Team Fortress 2. And it's definitely been a very interesting evening of games, but it was still fun to mess around with these two classes a little bit and to go on a tiny bit of a nostalgia trip. But I hope you all enjoyed watching, and I hope you all return as we continue to explore some more of Team Fortress 2. But as always, I hope you all are taking good care of yourselves. Remember to drink some water, check your posture, and subscribe. And I'll see you all next time in Team Fortress 2. Goodbye.